Hi, this is Eric and Matt with Springfield's Incredible Pizza. This is our video number 2 on how to install sacoa. This will be the redemption side of it on games such as Super Shots. If you look right inside, you can see where we have the sacoa box mounted right to the inside of the game. On this particular game, as with most of them, you'll have to wire in a 120 outlet, which will be right here. And you can see how we have it screwed right into the side of the game. You follow the wires, zip tied all the way across the top. And then we have it spliced right into the wires. As usual, make sure you check with a meter that you have 120 before you do any splicing of the wires. And you can follow that wire right on down to the power supply here. You can see the 120 there. Come back up here, we'll plug our sacoa reader back in. You can refer to the Keymaster video on the pin and settings for the sacoa box. You want to make sure you always have your wires zip tied out of the way as usual. Over here you can see where the ticket board harness, the e-ticket board harness, runs right over here to your one plug coming out of the game, one plug going into your ticket mech. Now with any issues that you might have with it not paying out on the tickets, you'll want to make sure that you have no cuts or anything in any of these wires of the ticket harness. You want to make sure that with it plugged in, you should be able to push on the board and have power to the ticket mech. If you don't have power, you've got a problem with your harness or the game somewhere. If you're having any problems as well, first thing you'll want to check if it's not paying out e-tickets is the jumper, the blue and the black wire from your ticket harness. Jumper, the blue and the black wire from the ticket harness to the game. After that, you should be able to reset the game. Tickets should start paying out on your e-ticket board. You want to make sure that you have all your wires to the displays zip tied up out of the way. On the inside of the sacoa box, you'll see on the top there will be an e-ticket board for the redemption games. The e-ticket board is this right here on top. You'll want to make sure on most games that the jumper is disconnected from the game. If you have any issues, you'll want to make sure that these chips are also pushed in all the way, the wires pushed in all the way, and that you have one LED lit right over there on the top of the e-ticket board. If it's not counting out tickets after you've tried jumpering wires, the blue and the black, and you've made sure the chips are pushed in all the way, it's probably the relay of the board that is worn itself out, and you'll want to make sure that you pull the e-ticket board off with no power, plug a new one in, resetting the game, and to make sure that your e-tickets pay out after that point. If you still have issues after that point, you'll want to make sure your settings in the sacoa system, in your program, the config settings, you want to make sure that those are properly set with the proper ticket mech option. Thank you.